Yesterday, I was talking to one of the members of our community, and he was saying that he's not next door, but they are on the same street. Yeah, on the same street there is a dentist office, and he was saying she takes all of the appointments using WhatsApp and a physical notebook, not iPad, but a physical notebook. Yeah, so she writes it down, and she makes the notes in there. She do the reschedule. She keeps tracking of everything using a piece of paper. Nothing wrong with that. I love paper. That's okay. But and then we were discussing about a solution that was telling them in our live call about automatic appointments or auto appointments with NA10. And he was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go there. I'm going to tell her how this works, and I'm going to offer my service. I was like, okay, that's amazing. But just be careful the way you approach her. And this is what I want to talk in this video, because we know AI automation, it's so powerful. Is one of the most powerful things that I ever seen it. And I've been working with IT for what, 25 years so far. I'm not that old, but 25 years so far. And but here is the truth, yeah. Most engineers don't make money selling AI automation, because, and the reason is, they sell the uh, the tech, I would say. They sell the process. They sell the details of each automation instead of the results. And that's one of the biggest issues. So grab your coffee, and as usual, let's have a chat. Yeah. So let me just change my screen to my iPad where I can make some notes over here. So the biggest problem right now is people are selling. There are fantastic engineers out there. Maybe you are one of them, but you're not getting as much money as you want to. You're not selling your solutions. Maybe you are, as I say, a really bright AI engineer, and but the money is not coming in. And I believe I know where the problem is, because I've seen that in so many of the members of my community, my other students, and so on. Yeah. The problem is when you offer, let me just write that down. Yeah. So when you offer your service, you cannot sell the tech. You must sell the results. And what I'm saying is, whenever you talk to them, don't talk in technical language. You have to talk to them in a business language. So think about that. Think about the member of my community. Yeah, going to the dentist and, hey, Miss or Mrs. I seen you taking all of the appointments using WhatsApp, which is a great tool. You can talk directly with your clients. It's a really one-to-one conversation. That's amazing. But I also noticed that all of the notes, appointments, details, and everything else, you are using your paper notebook as a tracking device. Let me ask a question. When somebody calls, let's say, 8 o'clock in the evening or 10 o'clock in the evening, or they are just browsing the Instagram, they come up to your page or to your profile, they see the reels or the stories, they're like, hey, I like that. I need to do that procedure. I need to meet this dentist. Uh, how are you gonna get in touch with them? So that's the approach you should have. Yeah. Why? Because every business has a, let me just write that down. Every business has a problem. Every single one. There is not a single business in the world that doesn't have a problem. And most of the problems can be solved using automation. Not all of them, but most of them can be solved via automation. What does that mean? If you see a problem, the first part is the first task that you have is identify the problem. Actually, I'm going to give you a step by step later on, yeah? So when you figure out where the problem is, you need to show the solution. But the solution in business language, not in technical language. You're not going to turn to her. I say to him, yeah, you're not going to turn to her and say, hey, I think I know how to solve your problem. So we're going to go to NA10. I'm going to build a few nodes and I'm going to connect the API with your WhatsApp. Whenever you say the API word, you lost her. That's it. She's like gone because that's not her world. She doesn't know about APIs. She doesn't know about nodes, about connections, about split and aggregate and routing and so on. Yeah. Instead of that, you can say, you know what? I think I have a solution for you. What about building a automation that can answer any WhatsApp or Instagram message in 2 minutes and pre-book or full book a appointment according to your availability in your agenda? That's a totally different game. I'm not selling the technical part, I'm selling the result. Okay? And because I'm selling the result, let me tell you what business owners actually want to hear. Yeah? Basically, they want to know. Let me just write in blue over here. Basically, they want to know how can they increase uh, the profit. So if you show a solution that is increasing their profit, you get their attention. Or you can reduce the cost. Reduce cost. Or improve ROI, return of investment. Or, I like this one, save time. Everybody has 24 hours. If you can save somebody's time with a repetitive task, with an automation, you are actually making them money. And the people that have money, they know if they can have more free time to think about the business and not working in the business, they know that is money. Yeah. And maybe reach the goals faster. If you tell them, hey, you can reach your goals or reach goals faster. Those are, this is the language you want to talk to them. Hey, if I apply this automation solution, you can increase your profit by X amount, or you can reduce the cost of your operation by the X amount, or you can improve, you can save time, and so on and so forth. So let me give you the 4 steps that I use to sell, and I teach my members as well, yeah, how to sell AI automation without selling AI automation itself. Okay, so let me just change the coloring here of how to sell automation. How to sell automation. Simple, simple, simple. Let's go for the 4 steps. Step number 1. Let me see if my recording is going here. Otherwise, I'm going to be just talking to myself. Yeah, no, it's going. Step number 1, understand the business pain point. So let me just write that down, yeah? Understanding the business, let me just put a pain point. As I said before, every business has a problem. And maybe the problem is actually a process, or the problem can be the owner as well, yeah? He micromanage, he doesn't want to give like any sort of authority or authorization or anything like that to his employees so they can do a few tasks. He manages everything, he wants to do everything. That can be a problem as well, yeah? So you can show them an automation that's secure, that works, it doesn't fail, and so on, yeah? But you have to figure out the pain point. You need to do that. And if you do that well, you can charge a lot of money at the end. But you have to do that well. How can you do that? Asking questions. Don't stop. Don't leave anything behind. Ask a lot of questions, yeah? So that's the step number 1. The step number 2 is you have to frame your solution in terms of outcome. So we can help you, for example, on the reply, yeah? We can help you reply to every lead in 2 minutes. So you are framing your solution. You can reply every lead in 2 minutes, 24/7, 365. You are framing the solution without hiring a new sales rep. Whoa, without hiring a new sales rep. So you frame the solution, but you're showing the outcome without hiring another sales rep. So let's write it down as this. Frame, if you want to make your notes, frame the solution in terms of outcome. In terms of outcome. Okay? That's the way outcomes. That's the way you should do. The third step, step number 3. The third step, you have to put a value tag to your solution. For example, if one mislead costs you what, $500, this automation could save you $5,000. 10 missed leads. When you show that way, you are putting value. So that's the point of the step number 3, yeah? Put a tag value. Put a tag value on it. Let's put on it. When you price that up, hey, if you implement this automation, you can save leads. How much is each lead? Oh, it's $500. How many have you lost last month? Oh, we lost around 10, 12 because it took so long to reply. They sent the message like 3 o'clock in the morning, and they even say they're right. Who is going to be at 3 o'clock in the morning answering messages? Automation. It doesn't need to be you. You have to work smart. You have to work hard and smart, but you don't have to work all the time. If you work all the time, how can you make money? Hard and smart, not all the time, yeah? And the step number 4, which is the last one, step number 4, you only explain. That's, I believe, that's the most important part, yeah? Only explain, can you see this? Yeah. Only explain the tech if they ask. Only explain the tech behind how everything is going to work if they ask. 95% of the time, they will not ask. They just gonna agree with the price, how much you're gonna charge them, and wait for the results. They don't care about the tech. What they care is working or not? It is working, and if it's working, everything that you promise is being delivered? Yes, so it's fine. You have a happy customer. And when you have a happy customer, he's gonna refer you to his friends, to the other business partners, to the other business, and then you can start from there. What I want you to take from this video is I'm a techie guy. Yeah, I love processes. I love the technical part of everything. It's so interesting. See the workflows. It's so nice. It amazes me. But I fight with that every single day. When I go to a customer, I cannot sell the part that I love so much. I have to sell the outcome, what they're gonna get, and they will get that, and that will work, and they will get the benefits. We are not lying. We are just hiding the less important part for them, and we are showing the most important part for their business. And if you can do that, asking a lot of questions at the beginning, finding the problem, presenting the solution, putting a tag on it, a price tag on it, you're gonna have a happy customer. You're gonna have a customer for the rest of your life, for the rest of the life of your company. If you haven't subscribed yet, if you like this kind of videos, just let me know in the comments, yeah? It means a lot to me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. Check it out down below, the link to our community. We live stream every week, and every week we have chats like this one, like an hour and a half, and it's so cool. Okay, I see you in the next video.